The 1989 pro-democracy protests, which ended in the Tiananmen Square crackdown, in which hundreds, if not thousands of people died, was really a turning point. The government realized it could never again let the world see these horrible images. They need to crack down on any threats before they ever reach that large scale. They need to control the thought leaders and opinion makers. And this is why, right now, it's one of the darkest periods for human rights in China. I start my job in January of 2014. It's a time of great peril. There's crackdowns on lawyers, there's crackdowns on civil society organizations, ethnic minorities, people detained without access to lawyers, people being tortured, forced to confess on national television. Pu Zhiqiang, one of China's most famous free speech lawyers, is put in detention after meeting with 15 people in a private room to discuss the Tiananmen Square crackdown. He was facing a possible 8-year sentence. So I start doing many press interviews and TV interviews.
There's a crackdown going on right now in China.
Social media, calling Amnesty members from around the world to take action. As the months roll by, I continue to keep in touch with my contacts on the ground. I hear that the outpouring of support from the international community and the condemnation of human rights violations has actually had a positive impact in improving the situation. The more exposure I'm able to bring to these important issues, the more Chinese citizens will be able to enjoy their basic human rights, because China isn't impervious to the world's public opinion.
And he's been the lawyer for Ai Weiwei, so he's been a very important legal voice and also a very important critic, which is why the government probably...
Doing human rights work in China today, there are no 100% success stories, but we can limit the damage. In the 2 years that I've been working here, I've seen that the state seems to have backed off from some of its worst attacks against human rights defenders, and this gives us glimmers of hope that even in this dark time, improvements are possible. China wants to be known as a country that is taking human rights seriously. That's why it's very important that people know that their voice can make a difference. A letter, a campaign, these can change people's lives and help improve the situation in China right now.